Capture more, capture
I think
all.
it's alive. I think it's all been captured. I believe.
Oh dear.
Let me make sure the machine is working over here. It'll be fancier next time. Okay, that looks pretty fancy. I can move and roll 20. We have the cool layout. It's working, guys. I'm Adam Coble now. I've done it.
Oh.
I've done it. I've become him. I also love that I can like kind of hear myself through somebody's thing.
Sorry, I just checked it to see our layout.
Oh, our layout is super
pretty
cool. Yeah.
It's amazing.
Our layout is pretty slick. If anybody wants to peek at it on Twitch.
I'm so happy.
Oh, that is a nice one.
Yeah, we got a sick one. And then what'll look like over here if you're still watching it. Oh, cha-cha, whoa, the tabletop.
Oh my god, I need to turn it on back. Give me a second.
If you want to see what it looks like with the tabletop switched over, it's right there. Also pretty cool. Yeah, so we have the whole thing set up. I'll bump us back over to cameras, but cool. I'm so happy that works. Monday was a nightmare for me of it not working. It was terrifying. Okay, cool. Let's start with some Musako. If for any reason you don't hear the music, you may want to clear your cache and refresh because I had to knock all the music off of here, and I had a couple people who weren't hearing songs until they refresh their cache. So if you don't hear it for any reason, it's not up yet. So let's do Waterdeep. Oh, nope, let's do. We're gonna get the intro music going. You should hear the stuff pretty soon.
Double check your mic, Ed, just to make sure.
Oh, about what?
It's a snowball, right?
Yep, it is a snowball.
Okay.
Are you here? I was kind of far away, so.
Yeah,
Is everybody hearing the harmonica?
Oh yeah.
Now I do.
Cool. Very, very cool. All right, guys, let's dip back into Waterdeep. I'll take us over to the tabletop. I think that should be good. Cool. I got some intro points for us to catch us up on where we were last time. Our camera begins as it sort of zooms in down upon the city of Waterdeep, our sort of main screen that we tend to like hover upon anytime we're doing things within the metropolis of the city of Skilled Hands. We see the party as they enter into the Temple of Gone, just recently dodging their way out of an attack by a small mechanical bird-like creature from a puppet man on the top of a roof. That very puppet man seeming to be the one that they're searching after, possibly the culprit of the explosion in Troll Skull Alley. We see them enter into the House of Gone, this massive rotating gear. We see the many shops and just sort of the grandeur of a Temple of Gond around them, this massive moving mall, basically, of invention. We see the party dealing with a priest of Gond, one Valletta, a bronze dragonborn. As they talk more, she realizes quickly that the culprit behind their little attack outside the Temple of Gond is definitely an individual by the name of Nim, a nimble-right automaton who works in the temple itself, gifted to the temple by a Lantanese wizard. They had trouble with him in the past. There's this whole scene of you guys sort of kicking down the door situation, getting it to open up. More like shattering down the door. And speaking with this creature, Nim, after some interrogation discussion, after sort of getting him to come out of hiding, you find this very scared, afraid little creature who was only trying, apparently, to build a friend. That is sort of what you learned, that Nim had created a second Nimblewright, a second puppet man with no strings that had left the temple proper, and that apparently showed some violent tendencies as well, and Nim was hoping to find it again in the future, but is unable to ever find the time to do so. So after learning this, the priestess, Valletta, pretty much shut down Nim completely, took away his tools, said you're never doing this again. The party felt bad for him, but I think there was a sort of agreement that was made. You guys sort of begged for Nim a little bit with Valletta to essentially have it where you would find and track down this Nimblewright and destroy it so that its evidence would never come back to the Temple of Gond. If you were to do this, you could save Nim from being decommissioned. Nim then handed you guys over his special Nimblewright detector, this huge, like iron umbrella type device that would spin and make a beeping sound the closer you were to his lost creation, his lost friend. You took this device, promising to save Nim and avenge those who are dead in Troll Skull Alley, and your windows that got smashed in that day as well. Avenge those too. And you guys searched. The very first day you went through the field ward of searching. It was pretty bad. The field ward is literally the worst, most low down, poor, muddy. It's not even really a district. It's sort of semi-considered one. It kind of clings to the side of the cliff face. It's just extra, and it was bad. It was smelly. It was rough for you guys that first day. The second day, you decided to search in the North Ward, where the explosion was had in near your home, and that is when the alarm started to go off. It directed you to the upper class section of the North Ward, to a villa, and as you approached the walls of that villa, that thing just started spinning a mile an hour. You knew that there had to be a Nimblewright inside. After casing the joint, hearing a fight inside, you confronted the groundskeeper at the gate and his dogs. He essentially was not a happy guy and sent you guys running. Even after you heard some fighting happening inside, he growled similarly to how his dogs do and sent you guys on your way. You decided to try to discover more about it, confronting other neighbors in the area, more about the villa, that is. The party learned the place was called the Gralhund Manor, and that they definitely would find difficulty getting inside, save for the stable boy in the back, who very well may be the only way to get inside Gralhund Villa if you're smart enough to trick the young lad. The party then used the stable boy to get into the back door after faking being workers, and after trying to find a decent way to get by him, they came to the conclusion that they had to knock him out. So they did so. Klunk knocked him out after going through a string of lies.
Beat the shit out of a stable boy.
Yeah,
No.
they like Falcon neck pinched him.
Yeah.
And you're trying to obstruct justice?
To be fair, we tried everything else. and failed.
You rolled like
Man,
shit.
that stable boy, he's something. We need him on our party, apparently.
He's like 10.
By
11.
Perfect.
By this time, it was about night. Definitely the sun had set, and you looked out into the yard, across the way, and to the villa, which was your destination, where there was a single candle lit in the kitchen window, and there was a screen door there as well. You wanted to get in there. As you went to go cross that yard, you saw the groundskeeper and his dogs, but not as they originally were. They are instead part of the night, shadows with red eyes. You were able to sneak past whatever sort of malformed, horrible creature the groundskeeper and his dog had become, and you snuck your way into the kitchen door, which was open, not locked, since you are inside the villa proper, the compound proper. You entered into the kitchen, and the last thing we saw was there, in a pool of his own blood, a freshly murdered halfling cook. Some shit had definitely been going down in Gralhund Villa while you guys struggled to get inside. And that
They're all dead.
that is
Sorry.
where that is. Yeah.
It wasn't us. That
So
wasn't us.
you guys... Okay, I was about to be like, so
No,
then
no,
you
no,
guys
no.
murdered a halfling? Like, what the fuck?
No, that was,
That's what Pyre's gonna think.
Like,
that ain't me.
what?
Okay, let's get the Gralhund Villa.
Yeah, we can't let the cops know what we're doing, this illegal shit, and we're breaking in, knocking out stable boys and murdering.
Murder the chef. Murder the chef. He
Oh,
knows too
man.
much.
How bad was the cooking? Am I right? Like,
I have some really low ambience going on, so if you guys want to,
Ooh,
it'll
spooky.
it'll come up. Cool. Pyre. The day that the party went searching around for evidence, you went about it a different way. You have some contacts in the noble areas of the city, being a noble yourself. You wanted to learn more about what was going on, just sort of by splitting up. I sent your character away, but I felt like it made sense for Pyre. He's a smart person, right? He's pretty intelligent.
9.
9? Okay. But he's charismatic, right?
He's got 14 charisma.
Yeah, he's charismatic. You
12
know that
wisdom.
you know that you can get to some people. We'll make an excuse for you one way or another. 9. Wow.
And 9 isn't dumb. It's just
you brought the events. You brought the events of the last day, the explosion and what happened, to one of your contacts, Raynar Neverember, to ask him that if he knew anything, or because Raynar is pretty connected, if he knew anything about what was going on with like, it was this gang war, what's going on. He, as you spoke about what happened, he seemed reluctant to give you any information where he was, and asked to later meet you at Trollskull Manor, where he would tell you more about what he knew. So you have checkmarked a contact. Raynar Neverember will come to Trollskull Manor when you call for him. But you have been trying to catch back up with your friends, and you saw them essentially casing this joint with this weird little device that just, it makes it almost easy to catch them because they got this weird thing they keep trying to hide, but you're like, nah, I see
but
that.
I'm just waiting back. I'm like, I can't be seen around that.
I can't be seen around that. They've entered into the back stables, and you heard their whole plan of like, oh, we're workers here. It's been like 40 minutes and they haven't come back out, and you're a little scared. You can see that the light from the stable is still on, and the door doesn't seem to be locked.
Okay. I think I just arrived late. I don't know. Maybe they filled me in or something, but yeah.
Yeah, you want to
I know something about the stable door.
Yeah, you know something about the stable door.
All right.
It is.
I was off doing something else.
Do you want to?
I came back. I was like, all right, they got this, and then I'll check back, and they're like, we're still not making any progress. So I was like, okay.
This is gonna be a you and me thing right now. You haven't caught up with the party just yet. Do you step up to this door and open it? Do you enter in?
I knock on it.
No answer. No answer.
I knock really hard, almost like I'm trying to accidentally knock the door open, like just like...
Oh man, do you make as much noise as possible, or are you
Forewarning, guys, I can't sneak at all either. I have a -1 to sneaking, and I roll at disadvantage.
Oh, great.
I think your knocking allows the door to roll open a little bit. Just the hitting of it.
That's what I'm going for.
It'll roll open a little bit, and you see the unconscious body of a young man.
Who the fuck would do this to such a young, innocent soul? I walk up. I check for a pulse. I just check to see if he's alive.
He's still alive.
Is he just like laying out, like just sprawling in some hay or some shit?
I put him nicely on the floor. Okay.
He's like laid down on some hay. Yeah.
Okay. If he's comfortable.
You see that there is a door over here, a wooden door, iron bands with a window in it that seems to be open to the outside, and there is another door further back in the room that is open and looks to hold probably some more stable crap back there, all kinds of like boxes and hay and tools.
Gotcha. Well, since I can see my party and I see they're to the left of me, I'm gonna go to that left door.
Yeah, I think the moment you go towards this left door and look out the window,
clinging around, I got chainmail on.
It's in that moment you see them. They're like they're sneaking halfway across this yard. They don't like it's the minute you see them, they're like making their way through this door. You can also just sort of hear like a creepy, like shifting, ghosty type sound. There's definitely some weird shit happening now in this yard. You can hear like a ethereal sucking.
So this door's open then. I just want to like quickly like sort of peek my head around a little bit.
Oh yeah, you see where that ethereal sucking sound is coming from.
Oh.
You see the oh boy, what do you see? Anything could be around this corner.
I can come back. I can give you like 20 minutes.
Get out of there, Pyre.
I need like 3.
You see a very horrific sight of two of the groundskeeper and his 2 mastiff dogs, but they're in complete shadow form and they seem to be sucking away at the light around them. They make this horrible buzzing static sound wherever they are. They are shadows. They are not mortal in any way. They're these are something else. But you've seen them go all the way across, and as the door closes, one of the mastiff dogs moves in, and then moves back out, just in like a rotation.
Okay. I don't have sight of any of this. By the way.
Beep.
I think the door is closed. Okay, sweet.
Yep. Like the mastiff dog comes over here, doesn't notice it. Just we probably see Pyre like duck his head as it makes its way by, but there's things are on patrol. What would you like to do?
So first, I have one of those like shitty abilities that just make you look cool. I'm gonna use my divine sense.
Okay.
To detect the location of any undead celestials or fiends within 60 feet of me. I know their location, unless they're hidden by true cover. I'm mainly doing this because these looked like a dog, but it's actually a
undead.
shadow, right?
They're undead.
I look back at the fucking stable boy. Is he fucking undead?
No, just a boy.
Oh, okay.
Just a young man.
I'm actually going to go back to the stable boy and try and wake him up.
Okay, yeah.
I can't leave this unconscious kid around these fucking beasts.
You wake
right?
him.
Like
you
that
wake
is
him
not
up.
in good. I can't do that.
He is technically knocked out for, and I didn't even roll for this. What I'm going to. Do you have any way of healing him because he is the unconscious? He'll be knocked out for 3 hours.
I can give him 1 hit point. I can healing touch him. I can lay my hand down on his shoulder.
Yeah, you give him 1 healing point and bring him back, and he looks over. He looks over to you. Yeah, let me give him his 1 point, and he seems scared, and he's about to scream. What do you do?
I said, "Child, hold up. Tell me what is going on."
Do you do like a hand over the mouth?
No, I'm not. I think that'd be even more alarming. I say, I just try and have a calm demeanor, and I say, "Excuse me, but what is going on here? There's some kind of disturbance here, is there not?"
Make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Let it work.
Good charisma.
All right, we're just busting out all of my shit. I mean, it's not that I got +4 to persuasion, but we're going to
Not all that good.
invoke my emissary of peace to give myself +5 to all persuasion checks for the next 10 minutes.
Yay.
I wish.
That's so good.
I try. It's just I have this like welcoming glow about me.
Yeah, give me a roll.
Oh my god. Well, it's an 8 +5 is 13.
13. Okay. The boy looks at you. He's about to scream, and as you speak, he stops and he says, "Are you an angel?"
Fire looks off in the distance and says, "Some would call me that."
Have you come to take me away from this place?
I think that would be for the best. Tell me, do you know what those creatures are out that door?
Oh, that's... And he starts to cry. That's Herv. He's a monster.
Are you talking literally or figuratively?
In the night, he turns into something else, something dark. I don't know what he is. If you're an angel, maybe you can get rid of him. He hurts me so.
I will do as you ask. Tell me, what of the owners of this place? Are they like him?
I never met him, but I seen him before a couple times. Never talked to him really. Just clean the. I'm usually put in another room when they enter. I assume they don't want nothing to do with me. I'm just a dirty stable boy.
I've got a couple questions. Ed, is this a dope ass horse?
Oh, this is the dopest ass horse. A beautiful, gorgeous black mane stallion.
Oh, okay.
Are you looking at it? And he says,
I think I glance at it, but I'm active listening. I'm
Okay.
even if I'm not doing anything.
Just says,
Don't want to
"Wait,
interrupt you, so we're
there were others. If they're gone,
others. What did they look like?
They were
no
help-
idea what they were doing.
They were helping me. No, they
I'll
did
make sure
seem
that they're
like
okay.
they did
Make
seem
sure-
like they didn't know what they were doing. They were supposed to be hired hands by Herv, but they're not here. Oh, I hope we didn't
I'll
kill
find
him.
them. Listen, what is your name? What is your name?
Ike is my name.
Ike.
Beautiful angel.
Tell you what. Here's what we need right now. Like, is there something I want to do this, but I need your help. Like,
Anything.
we get these horses ready for when we leave. We're potentially taking these with us.
Oh, the lady and lord won't like that.
If
But-
they're dead, at property rights. If they're dead, what the fuck does anybody own this shit, or is it actually?
Oh, it would go to their children or another member of their family.
I'll tell them, as seen fit, maybe we just walk away. Maybe we take the horses. I'll investigate the matter further.
He looks and he says, I
Here.
what
Regardless. And I quickly pull out something to write, right? And I scribble down
He looks
Renard
scared.
Neverenders, like his address or whatever
Yeah.
the fuck they have.
Yep.
And I say, and I put it in his hand. I put it in his hand and I clasp his hand around it.
Oh.
And I say, listen, if I don't come back, you go here. And this man will take care of you, all right?
He looks really scared. The horses were readied earlier. They're as good as gold. Could I just go here now? I don't want any part of what's happening here.
If you would feel safer.
If you're going
My friends are staying with him too.
if you're going to kill Herv, then you would do me a great favor and I would owe you. But I don't want to be here when it
I
happens.
put my hand on his shoulder and I say, I do not want to have to kill him, but if I must, I will do.
He says, I can go here then?
Yes, you can ask for Reynard, ask for Ingrid, anybody that'll take care of you, and I'll come see you tomorrow morning.
Oh, make another persuasion check.
This lasts for 10 minutes, so this one also gets...
Yep.
Alright, I guess this persuasion checks is like... I can do this once per short rest, by the way, guys.
That's amazing.
Oh, 26!
Holy Jesus.
He looks at he just says, and he wipes the tears, and he's like, I knew this job was bad for me. I'm a really good stable boy. I could help you. I'm gonna get out of here before anything gets worse.
He says, good, I'm always looking for it.
He looks and he says, I heard fighting in the manor earlier. Be careful. And
Go off before you hear more.
he says, they have some visitors that I don't like. Just be careful.
Alright. Alright.
He goes, he leaves.
Good job.
All right,
Alright, well...
Pyre,
Nailed that.
you can see they have your friends on the other side. They've entered inside. I think I'm gonna give you guys a round before I have Pyre do anything because that was a little bit of time. I'll
just let you guys know, I'm not sneaking by these. I'm killing everything here.
Oh God.
If these are abominations who hurt this poor child,
do we want to?
I'm going fucking hard.
Okay,
alright?
let's see what happens. Let's see. Then I want to give you a chance, Pyre. If you're gonna do something big that you want the party to be able to react to, rather than be somewhere they shouldn't be. You guys have stepped in, and they're
you
like
guys should
shocked
do a
in
little-
the moment.
But
What's
at one point, keep going, and then I'm kicking down the door. Even the door's already open. I'm kicking it off its hinges.
Okay.
Axe and shield drawn.
Okay,
And,
let's zoom over then. Let's zoom over to the party. Pyre hasn't done this yet. You guys have entered into this kitchen.
No.
I described it to you all before, but I'll give you a quick a new description. This is good. This is good stuff. All right. Thank you, Tom, for bringing in the crazy.
Yeah,
Did you guys beat the shit out of that kid? What
No!
the fuck? He's so
We
awful.
tried everything
No.
to make him just leave and just be happy. We offered him a job, and he's like, no.
Fuck. I mean, I could talk to him. I could cast sleep too. I got sleep on my spell list.
Well, I'm not
Yeah,
that
we literally, he
charismatic.
told us, like, how he was getting beat by this guy, so we helped him do his chores, offered him a job, and the bitch is like, no, let's just, like, we did his chores for him. We're like, go,
Yeah.
take a nap,
He's
like,
super scared.
go to a nude,
Get out
like,
of
go
here,
somewhere who
He thought you guys were working for Herb. You guys had that lie going the whole time, so no, he would never do something wrong. But he doesn't know who this beautiful angel man is who's come to save his life.
Stroke it more.
So back
Oh my God.
back over to the rest of the party. You have entered inside of this kitchen. There's one candle in the window. It's right over top of where the sink is. You can see that the kitchen is stocked with cookware and utensils, and a large fireplace takes up most of the wall on the opposite side of the room. There is like a sort of middle little island, like where a lot of like utensils are and some like food that was probably being prepped, but pooling in the corner, blood pooling in the corner, you see in its center, its dark center, is the corpse of this halfling cook down on the ground. The two doors on either side, one looks, they both look like they've been, one's hanging on the hinges, this one, and then this one's been completely sort of smashed off. And also there was flour all over the floor with footprints. What are you guys doing?
Investigating. What kind of footprints are there? How did the...
Yeah,
thank
they
you.
look like big booted footprints.
Huh.
Like
And
adventuring boots.
can I approach the body and see maybe what caused his death?
Oh yeah, there's a
Magic.
huge, still bleeding even now, pretty fresh corpse here. A huge, like sword wound going right through the center of his back.
That'll do it.
Poor guy. I don't think he saw it coming.
Do you think it was those dog things?
Well, if they can use a sword, I would be really impressed.
You can tell it's a sword? So cool!
You guys hear some pounding come from upstairs, like some feet slamming on the woodwork, and you can hear a shout, "Back!" And then it gets covered up a little bit, but you can just sort of hear the footprints and that shout. What do you all do?
Someone could be, it could be like this guy who's murdering them. My first instinct is to start to run toward that sound.
It's upstairs. You're not.
Yeah,
sure.
I run that way.
Make a hole in the ceiling.
you run towards the ceiling.
No, like out a door and in the direction. So obviously I'm not going to run outside if it's further in the house.
You have two chambers that you can go into. This one, one to the north and one to the south. It's up to you. You have no direction as to which one would hold stairs, so it's a guess.
Oh, okay. So I'm going to run, and it doesn't. It just sounds straight up. Okay, then I'm going to run.
There's a door here, and then there's
That
a door
way.
down here. Okay, so we see Keeling go past the sort of smashed up door. Just it was like half covering the rest of the doorway itself. You open it, and it's just hanging like barely on one hinge, Keeling, as you enter into what looks to be. Oh, why did my window get so small? Weird. Into what looks to be a laundry room. You see scrub buckets, wash basins, soap mops, and chamber pots. As you enter into the room, you can see that there is a door over here, along with some stairs right next to it, and there's blood pouring down the stairs. What are the rest of you
Holy
doing?
crap! Yep, straight to the blood.
Guys, let's trigger as many encounters as we can.
Fang and
It
Solma, what did you guys
Everything
do?
goes quicker that way.
I just look at Fang, I'm like, killing! And just like, I just like probably follow her because I know that she is a little bit like, she's young, she doesn't know what could happen, and I'm gonna try to get to her.
Keeling, this door also has the crest of the Gralhunds on it, the two mastiffs with a beating heart behind it. Soma, you're going in the room with Keeling?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't lose another young person.
Fung, what are you doing?
I'm not staying by myself. I'm gonna follow.
Okay, yeah.
I'm gonna go with the other.
Yeah. You guys can see in this corner is the door, and there's some stairs coming out right to the left of it, and you can see the blood is pooling coming out of this sort of open stairway right here.
Is it from the door or from the stairs?
It's coming from the stairs. You can all see if you get like right up over here that there's a little opening for stairs over there. So blood is pooling from there.
Is there any light underneath that door? Can we hear anything?
Yeah, there is some light from underneath the door. Do you want to go up to the door and perception check?
I'd like to
You're
put
stepping
my
in
ear to it
blood.
and listen. Yeah, potentially.
As you step up here, you're able to look up the stairs, and you can see halfway up the stairs is let's see.
Dragon.
Oh no.
You see
Steal it!
you
It's
see
the Dragon Heist.
you see a woman in the dress of a head maid. She's on the stairs and she's dead. She's been stabbed multiple times, once in the throat and then others in the gut region, and her blood is just still spilling down there. She's halfway up these stairs. The stairs seem to lead to an upper level. Do you put your ear up to this door, or do you deal with? Or are you shocked by this corpse?
I run through it. I'm running up the stairs. I'm not stopping.
Is the door at the top of the stairs open?
1 moment. Let me see. It seems to open up into like a hallway.
Keeling, be careful.
I'm gonna.
Through it.
As soon as Kristen triggers the next encounter, I want to trigger mine.
Oh no.
We'll get to you in a second, Fire. Oh, so we've got Keeling going up the stairs. You can see there's the corpse of this head maid. She's holding in her hand a ring of keys. She's completely dead, her eyes wide open, staring into the ceiling. Soma, where are you?
Well, I'm of course following Keeling.
Okay.
Because-
Fung,
I'm too excited right now. This is an adventure.
your guys' feet are covered in the blood. The bottom of your feet covered in the blood. Fung, are you listening at the door?
I'm watching them run by and doing the whole reach out and miss as they move too fast for
As
me
they
to do
make their
anything.
way up?
Yes.
Do you want to try to stop somebody? Keeling, perhaps?
I don't. That doesn't sound like I have a chance.
You can make a grapple check with anybody trying to get past you.
I'm not going to forcefully grapple anyone. No.
Okay, then they are going to probably
Ask for
rip past
consent
you,
first.
unless Keeling or Solma, you say your character would stop if you visibly see Fung trying to stop you.
Yeah.
I'm tunnel visioned. I'm not gonna notice him trying to stop me.
Okay, you just shove past him.
I'm
I
not
just
gonna-
look at Fung and I'm like, I just need to.
Okay.
Are you
shaking his head, but he's following you.
okay? They're following, so no listening at the door. Cool. You are. Yeah, I was confirming. Yeah, you are. You're not taking time with the door. You see them heading up. You guys start to head up the stairs when all of a sudden, I'm sure you hear something. Fire! What does this look like?
Oh boy.
So he's wearing chainmail. He's got a tabard over the the torso chest of the it's mostly black with a red rose. Same deal with his shield. By the way, I am as I get ready to kick this door down, I am casting Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay, that is your concentration.
+2 AC.
You are concentrating.
As I kick the door, if I can kick it off the hinges, it goes off the hinges.
All the shadows look over in your
and
direction.
I call out for abominations of the night. Come face me instead of the small boy you would take advantage of. I am vengeance itself, come to reap your just
As you guys are halfway up the stairs. As you guys are halfway up the stairs, you hear all of this. You hear all of this.
Fuck yeah! I was gonna fucking
Let's roll initiative, everybody.
Well, there goes our sneak attack.
Guys, I got -1 to stealth.
Of course.
Disadvantage. Listen, I was gonna play a ranger, and then you were like, "We don't have a healer," so then I switched to paladin because then I can go full this.
Thank you. I'm happy.
All right,
boy.
let me just get these on the field.
20.
Fuck, they're 40 feet away. Ed, how dare you?
This is where they are, buddy.
You kicked out the door.
There's 6 of them.
No. This is just they have their regular forms and their shadow forms. So I'm just getting their actual shadow forms out. Because they're each a shadow.
Beat up negative emotion, just be happy.
Oh,
That's what the
luckily
Avengers
I'm
do.
nothing but positive.
Alright, let's get the shadow turn in there.
Oh,
Nice. I always roll low on initiative for you guys. Actually, I do that for
That-
everybody.
No, you
Soma,
don't.
you're the first to go. You can hear the voice of Pyre, one of your students. One of your...
I'm not a member of the guild.
You're
I
not
will
quite
tell
a
you.
member of the guild. Just somebody who
I
sticks around.
just hang out. Renard told me. Renard did tell me. We can get into it. He told me to hang out around there.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear one of your disciples, your pupils, out shouting. You can hear Pyre's voice as he calls to battle out in the yard. And you can only imagine what he's fighting.
Oh god.
What would you like to do at the beginning of your turn?
I will just like shake my head and I will turn to Fung. I'm like, hey Fung, stay with killing. Figure out if there's any survivors. I'm gonna check out what Pyre's doing.
God, he'll nod to you.
Don't worry, we're coming! I yell out towards the voice
And
in
he'll
the
roll his
upstairs.
eyes after he nods.
Okay.
Okay. Where are you
And
moving?
I'm going down, back to see, like, pick out the dirt to see where Pyre is. I have the monk speed or something, so.
What's your monk speed?
I don't know, 40.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
40 if you're not wearing armor.
I can
yeah.
I can move your token for you if you want.
Yes, please.
You are
can-
here at full speed. You can see. Let me get to that. Okay. You can see Pyre out there. Pyre, what do you look like when Soma opens? You can hear the slamming of the screen door behind her.
So he's got his shield of faith, which is because he's a fire genasi already. He just goes more Dragon Ball Z and just limits out the little like shit or whatever. As he looks over and sees Soma, and he just gives her a nod, like yeah.
Sure. And. Oh boy.
Like fuck yeah, because he already knew they were here too. He already saw
Yeah.
them. They just didn't see him somehow because he's so sneaky.
Of course. And then maybe I would like to. Could I try to levitate one of the creatures? Am I able to do that?
You had to use your action to get down here.
Okay,
There's
bonus
a
action.
full
I'm just.
80 feet. Yeah.
I will just. Let's see. Would it be smart to take a patient defense? I don't know.
Up to you.
Definitely. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna use key points. So when somebody attacks me, I can avoid it. Does it? Oh, I can't even speak English. Does it work like that?
Yeah. If you use a key point to use dodge, everything that attacks you will have disadvantage.
Okay, I'm doing that.
Okay.
Dodge action, waiting.
Go ahead
Yeah,
and spend
okay.
your key point, and
Yeah.
we see Soma as you prepare for the oncoming storm of shadows. Pyre, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna walk on the road, by the way. 5,
Okay, yeah.
15. I'm just gonna walk about there. He's just slowly walking forward. I'm gonna ready an action to attack the first motherfucker who comes next to me. Provided they are a motherfucker. If they're on my team, I will not attack them because they are not motherfuckers.
Sounds good, and that's an attack just
Okay.
with your just an attack action with the sword.
Just to fucking sweep it out.
Okay, you got it.
That's it.
Fung, what would you like to do?
Where is Keeling already in the room? Or she's still on the
Keeling's
stairs?
making their
Making my
way
way
up the stairs.
downtown
You
pretty
can
fast.
you can easily catch up with them. If you want.
Yeah, I think I'll just use my movement to stay behind Keeling. I'm not going to. We can't even see in that
Yeah,
stupid.
you
ring
can
yet,
save your
so-
action just to follow her.
Yeah, let's do that. I'll use whatever movement to catch up to her, and then I won't do anything else.
Okay, cool. Just sort of holding your action to continue to follow her. You can do that. You can hold your action for a dash and just move when she
You can
moves.
hold a dash? Oh.
Yeah, you can hold a dash. It's kind of cool how it works. It just means when she moves, you can be like, and I follow.
Okay. I'll hold my action to dash when Keeling moves into the room.
Cool, Keeling. You come into a T-shaped hallway. You're up here now. You have tokens on the bottom and top floor to make it easier for me. So if you can see where you are now, you've come to a T-shaped hallway. This music, this spooky, scary music isn't for you. You know what? No. We'll just do some inside here. Oh no, wait, corpses. Corpses is the music we want. Cool.
Guys, I'm gonna lose another character.
Could be.
No.
Down this
I'm
way,
good,
Keeling.
I'm good.
Down this way, Keeling, is 2 doors, and then right in front of you is another door. What would you like to do?
Do I have a sense of where the yell was coming from up here? Like a direction?
You can hear definitely the sounds of yelling and the sounds of some fighting coming from this way. But there's a wall there right now.
Okay, then I am going to go
Doomed.
that door.
We just split the party, guys.
All right.
That's like rule 1.
This is like the second. We've done this a lot, actually. It worked really well for us normally.
Yeah, stepping inside of that door, you will find a. It is. Let me see. Let me see if it is open. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, this is all the way down here. Very cool. Ooh. Where's my? Oh, interesting that it stops there. I have a broken, a weird broken thing here for the Gralhund Villa. One sec, let me.
How many
There we
treasure
go.
chests are in there?
No. Yeah, you see what looks to be a bedroom, and you can see that hanging on the wall looks to be some separate garments that have been cleaned and neatly pressed of possibly a butler, but this sort of well adorned. It's quaint, but well enough adorned bedroom of a butler.
Okay. Does it...
It's empty.
And there's no hallways in there, and the sound was coming from over here?
Yeah.
Okay, then... I'll go as far as I can to head back through the other door then. This way?
Okay, yeah, you want to open that door?
That one.
Okay.
There's also a door to the south, Kristen.
Where?
Right here.
I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
In that case, I'm
wait.
sorry. I didn't notice this door
Never
down
mind.
here.
I'd like you to not make one of those.
Go and open that door!
Don't open that door.
We know
Why
that
is
door's
door
Sorry.
trapped?
Sorry
Rule
about that.
number 1.
Don't open
you
that
don't
door.
Open doors.
Don't
Knock
open
them
that
down,
door.
or else traps will get you.
Yeah. So
All right,
I
you
throw open
opening?
the door to get through that guy, because I want to go to where the fighting is immediately, so I'm just, like, pushing through.
Okay. Yeah, you enter into what looks to be a
Are you kidding me?
maid's chamber. Also
Okay,
completely
never
closed
mind.
off.
Yeah, I'm gonna head back this way. I don't know how much movement I have left in my action, and then go through the door with the...
With the dexterity saving throw. Go ahead and make it. Go ahead and make it for
Yeah,
me.
dexterity saving door!
Guys, what if there's another stairwell?
She trips down as she fails dex save, is that what you're saying?
Hey!
You
So
nimbly
smooth.
dodge out of the way as you enter into this room. You've got Fung right behind you as a host of servants with pots and pans swing at you, and they say, "Back! Back, Fade! Back!" And they're all packed in here. They have weapons. There's 9 of them. You can see that this is like a common room with like bunk beds, and they all look scared. Male and female servants just like holding like whatever they have. Some of them have chairs, and it's like, "Back, you Zentarum scum, back!" And they're just like trying to swing at you, and you're like dodging out of the way.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Make a charisma. Make a
Kristen,
charisma.
drop the shatter. Drop the shatter right now.
It would kill all of them. Make a persuasion check, and you would be wanted for the murder of 9 people.
Hey, it's as long as if the people find out, you know. I mean,
Oh yeah.
Persuasion. So, whoa, what's...
Oh, well, you stay back.
You?
And you know they're all like scared and like pushed almost all the way back to the back of the room. We're not gonna die like the rest of them. That's
Like
the
the rest
end.
of who?
That's the end of your turn.
Okay, and then
We move over to the shadows. Fung, you can put yourself right behind Keeling if you want, or wherever you want.
I guess that would spend that entire action held. Yeah.
Yeah.
That means I do not have an action at the next
No, you
start
do.
of my turn.
You do. Holding an action, if you do not spend an action on your turn, you could save it for, like, in between. Holding an action is basically just, I move, I hold my action to attack, similar to how Tom is doing now. He gets an action on his next turn, but he also gets that held action if the requirements are met. Your requirements for your last turn's held action were met. Keeling moved. So you follow.
It
I
does
wasn't
use
sure.
your reaction, by the way.
It uses your reaction. That's true.
When I was holding an action and used a reaction. Is that what you're saying?
That-
When you activate your action that you were holding, it uses your reaction.
Yep. That's how a held reaction or held action works.
Interesting.
It's the Shadow's turn.
Bring it.
You can hear the growling of the wolves, and you can see the red-smiled smirk on the groundskeeper. He's holding a chain on both of them, and he lets it go and says, "Eat him." And it just comes through in this horrible, horrible shadowed, like, twisted voice. So it, let's see. The first dog is going to come right up here. You can use your reaction.
Woof, woof,
It moves.
motherfucker.
That does hit. Go ahead and do damage.
Wow, that's some low damage, but
All right.
damage.
Yeah, you strike into
Yeah.
the... Yeah, if you want. It's up to you.
You know, I got 2 spell slots left. I think we gotta start off swinging. And this is an undead, right?
Yep, it is.
Yeah. 9 radiant.
You kill it.
It's a shit roll.
Your radiant
All right.
damage does extra as it strikes
Oh,
into
yeah.
this creature and the light rips it apart. And you see
Yeah, he
that
just-
red smile turn to a frown. Go ahead.
He just chops right down through it, and it just like the light carries through where the light sticks around as the shadow just like vanishes on either side of it.
I love Paladin so much.
Yeah,
I love
and
Paladin.
you see it.
They're the best, man.
It's so good.
The red slivered smile turns to a frown. You killed my dog! At which point, the other dog is going to, it's going to only make it there, and then use its rest of its action to go there. And then he's going to move 40. And then I think yeah, they're getting ready to surround you, Pyre, so right there. This is
Come
the
on.
groundskeeper and the dog, and they're getting ready to mess you up, man.
By the way, guys, my AC is 21 right now. So
It's
feel free.
amazing. I know, it's amazing.
Very cool.
Which monk or which paladin did you make?
I am Retribution.
Do you have a
Holy
shield?
Or Redemption, not Retribution. I have a shield, chainmail, and then I have +1 for my fighting style. I took
Sounds good.
What is it, defensive? And
Beautiful.
then Shield of Faith puts me in.
Very
Excellent.
nice. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You never took a strike, so you don't have to roll concentration. Soma, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll probably lose my patient defense. And
Wait a minute. Did this? Yeah, this dog definitely did die to the radio. Go ahead.
yeah, I will go right next to Pyre now, and I'm gonna hit the guy next to him once with my quarterstaff.
Okay.
Yeah, and see. Hopefully, I do something. Quarterstaff. I forgot where it. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Do you want to move your token
What?
up?
Yes, I will move
Definitely
it.
hits.
23, and I will. Damage will be 8.
That's the
Bludgeoning.
groundskeeper. It gets reduced to 4 as you watch as you hit, and it's not a completely tangible creature. You strike and are able to do some damage, but half of your blow gets wasted as it goes the rest of the way through. As the groundskeeper just smiles. I'm gonna work, dearie. Anything else you'd like to do?
Huh. I still have a bonus that I can still do the one arm unarmed monk unarmed strike. So I'll try
If you
to.
spend a key point, you can do 2. You can flurry of blows.
Are your hands magical?
I don't think. No.
Nope, not yet.
Magic fingers.
Okay.
I'll
Level 5,
maybe.
I think. Is when they-
I'm gonna
5
try
or 6,
to. Okay, I'll spend one more key point and try to hit him 2 times with my fist.
Get it. Let's do 2 strikes.
One is 16.
That will hit.
Okay, that one will be for 6, so probably for 3. And then the other one is 18, and it will be for 5, which will be
2. You strike into him. You can see the blows hitting as his form begins to break in certain places, and he seems pissed. To high heaven, he is not happy. Pyre, what would you like to do?
Swinging at the dude who's talking shit at me.
Okay, go for it. That hits. All right.
Or
2.
But you know what?
Spending the
Let's
last
just
spell slot.
blow it. Let's spend it. I hate holding on to resources. I just blow them all.
All right.
I just need to kill this smug motherfucker.
Let's see it. He is
For
smug.
17.
He's so dead. How do you kill her?
He like he's still like pulling his axe out of the ground after killing the dog, and he looks at him and says, "This is for Reich." And he just swipes like right through him, like from like collarbone through.
As
he
light
explodes.
Yeah, light
Like-
bursts forward and it just breaks him,
it's
shatters.
Full anime, light goes through him, and then he explodes like 2 seconds after.
You have murdered a man. He is dead. Well, not really a man.
He's dead.
He's re-dead.
Fung,
He
back
was undead, right?
back
And
upstairs.
I look at the shadow dog and I say, "Down, boy, down."
Yeah, that would be your toll action. But yeah, we see you say that.
No.
It's gonna bite your ass next turn if it can. It is Fung's turn.
So looking into the room, or
You see a
the
bunch
servant,
of scared servants. Yeah.
can I tell if healing succeeded in calming them down?
No. This still looks like a tense situation.
Uh,
Yeah, well, it's not that she didn't. She broke even. It's kind of like the situation is still tense. They don't want her stepping near them, vice versa. It's not technically a fight right now, but it can be.
No.
oh boy. Okay. I don't know what to do here. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna move.
You could give
hallway?
to help you out if you want. I'm just gonna give you suggestions, and I'm not telling you that you have to do any of this. You can spend your turn giving Keeling advantage on another roll. It's up to you. Using the help action is a thing you can do.
I was gonna move into the room.
Okay, yeah.
And yeah.
If you want to do that.
Help action to healing for next round, and then for my bonus action, I'm going to spend a key point, use patient defense.
Okay, yeah. You have patient defense up. I'll put a little blue marker so I remember that you got that. Keeling, what would you like to do? Fung has entered the room and is trying to help you calm these people down.
Well, I don't need to calm them down. Sorry, Fung, but I don't need to calm them down. The fight's not here.
You have a help action, so.
I run out, being helped. I run out and I head to here. The sound was behind here, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna shatter this goddamn wall.
It'll take, just so you know, it'll take probably at least 50 points of damage to knock that wall down.
God damn it! There's
So
no way I
it
can
would
do
be a
that.
couple shatters. You could break parts of the wall, but that wall has at least 50 HP.
Get some thunderclaps going.
It's a solid wall. Like the walls in Troll Skull Manor when you first found it, easy
Damn it.
could have shattered one over.
I run back down those stairs because I'm like, Fung, they're not the problem, and I run out. I'm like, let's go find them.
Let's see how far you go. You get to the bottom of the stairs.
I'm just gonna sprint around like an idiot all around today.
Actually, you can continue to use your action. So you're technically right where you are on this map, down here. So you're down here. I'm gonna make you invisible up here so that we can play some fun up and down stuff. So you are down the lower level. You can use your action to dash if you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna dash through like
There's
an
a-
opening I haven't been through before.
Well,
so...
there's a door at the bottom of the stairs with the Gralhund crest on it.
Yep,
Yeah.
right through that guy.
Boom.
I'm gonna slam through.
From there, it'll take you, so you slam through 15, 20 feet. You'll be left with 10 feet. You step into a fun situation.
You found it, Kristen.
So, you enter into the Great Hall. The floor of this hall is strewn with bodies. You see, hovering over the bodies, 2 muscular thugs holding bloody maces that are standing over them. The sound of fighting can be heard coming up from the top of a wide staircase in the northwest corner across from you. You see 2 iron chandeliers hanging from the dark mahogany ceiling above the long dining table that centers in the room. It's carved from red larchwood. Chairs surround the table with a particularly tall and elaborate chair on each end. Lining the wood-paneled walls are tapestries and locked wooden cabinets that contain fine dishes, silverware, and candlesticks. A fireplace with a black a marble mantelpiece has a framed family portrait mounted above it of a lord, lady, 3 young children, and a family dog. There are 8 bodies on the ground, all looking to be guards with bloodied and tattered House Gralhund livery over their chain shirts. They wear the crest. As well as 2 other dead individuals, so 10 bodies in total. 2 other dead individuals that look to be clad in black leather armor, similarly to the 2 conscious thugs. They turn over in your direction. One more silence. At which point they're going to enter.
I just yell out, "Where's the puppet?"
It's you have 10 more feet of movement from where you are. You have 10 more feet of movement. These guys are going to attack you, as they've been ordered to do so. So they're going to enter initiative right now. What would you like to do? You have 10 feet left, Keeling. Where would you like to move, or you could turn around and go back the other way?
I just want to go one step back so it siphons them through, so they can't both gang up on me at once.
They could both still hit you through this door, but this back 10 feet would be good. Back 10 feet would be good.
Yep.
Okay. Yep.
I do that.
You turn and run. Oh, perfect.
Yep. Just for the moment.
Do you have Quicken spell, Kristen?
Oh
Because
shit!
then you can cast the spell as a bonus action.
Let me double check. Hold on. I don't want to say yes because it's been a while. I have flexible magic. Hold on. Yeah, and then I do have quicken spell. Yes. Then motherfuckers, you are going down
It
right
costs
now.
2 sorcery points to.
2 sorcery points.
Don't give a
Also,
shit. It's happening.
You're a wild mage, right?
Yes, I have to roll d20 every time I
Oh no.
cast a thing.
Oh no.
Josh's instant
So-
regret.
Fun.
I am going to
Fuck.
shatter this motherfucker.
Okay, what's the range on Shatter? It's a 20-foot square, right?
Yes, I
Yep.
believe.
You can get one of them.
That's cool. I'm just gonna get the first one.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and cast Shatter.
Let me 2 points
Yep. 2
and
points gone.
come on.
All right, Constitution saving throw. Let's see how they do. They got a 17, so they passed.
God damn it.
So it'll take 7 thunder damage as a blast rattles and shatters some of the glass on the the table and on the shelves around it. So like basically anything made out of glass in this room just went. And yeah, dang, he'll take 7 points. You still have 10 feet of movement left. Would you like to do anything? You're definitely causing
I'm
more
gonna go
chaos to add upstairs, but go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna move back just to make the farther guy a little harder
Got
to
it.
hit me.
Got it. Okay. That door is open, by the way. Are you closing the door?
Yes, I'm gonna close the door. And then I'm like, "Fuck! I found him!"
Shouting upstairs. Oh my gosh, it's the thug's turn. He's gonna step forward. He's gonna open the door.
Oh shit! I forgot to roll my d20.
Oh yeah, roll d20. He's definitely
We're
going
good.
to step out. Eddie's going to attempt to
Oh, crap.
whoop your ass here with 2 melee mace attacks. The bloody mace, 18 and a 19 to hit you.
Oh shit! Both I think hit me very
Yeah,
well.
you take a total of 12 points of damage.
Ugh.
Oh boy.
The other thug is going to move 30 feet over here. Let's see, can he... I believe he can see you.
We chose the right
Glass
place.
cannon
Yep.
should not be the one to enter a room
Alright,
alone, guys.
and this one's going to shoot you with a crossbow on his back as he shields it, pulls it off, and is going to fire right on you. Bring it down!
No.
I hope
So
they just double tap you.
let's do this. 18 to hit.
Yep.
6 piercing damage as a crossbow bolt
Oh,
fires.
I'm at 0! Oh, am I gonna get coup de grace?
You are down. You're not coup de grace yet, but you're down.
0!
You hear Fung a body drop
I found them!
downstairs as Keeling goes unconscious, and you can hear the voices of the thugs. Another one to kill. They will kill her if no one does anything. It's Shadow turn.
First battle!
Shadow
Not
turn.
again. I can't have another one time.
Okay, so this dog is going to try to strength drain you, Pyre, using its one ability here. So let's see what I roll. An 8. It's not going to happen. It tries to bite at you. How do you deflect this dog?
I just fucking kick it. Duh.
Yeah, you hear it yip, and like black smoke come out of its mouth.
Yeah.
What would Soma like to do?
So I'm really impressed that he's doing pretty much well by himself. I'm gonna try to also smack the dog with my stick.
Okay,
And
you want to move
Oh,
forward?
boy. Yeah.
Go for it.
So we're like around him maybe, and I'll use my
Oh,
quarter
that's the wrong
staff.
You'll want to move your token.
Oh, sorry, I always okay. There it is, and I will use my quarter staff first, which will be a 14,
That hits.
and I will damage will be 11, which will
So
be
5.
And then after that, I will like to kick him as well.
Okay, go for that kick. And this is
Probably not hit.
you're not doing. Yeah, it's not a hit. You're not doing a flurry, right? This is just a single bonus.
Just a single bonus. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you go to
Martial
kick it. It dodges out of it. It sort of rolls out of the way. You can hear that sort of ethereal like yip of a canine being attacked, but it's just sort of warped and creepy. So you probably don't feel too bad messing up this undead dog. Pyre, what would you like to do?
Do I hear Keeling go down? Because I've heard her voice probably, and I
Make a-
recognize her voice.
You could make a perception check, or what's your passive? The perception check would take your action.
Passive is 13.
13. Yeah, I think you hear her go down.
Oh man, like I hear a little shriek. I am just booking it towards where I heard the sound come from.
Okay,
from
it's going to
inside.
take an opportunity attack.
Go for it.
8. No hit.
won't
So go ahead and move as far as you
5,
can.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and dash. 5, 10, 15, 20. Oh, there she goes. 25, 30.
Yep, there you go.
All right.
You can see her down on the ground.
I see her down on the ground, and I'm out of movement.
This black leathered huge dude with this mace is getting ready just to smash down on her when he sees you enter into the
Hey.
room. More. Fine. At which point it is. He'll shout back, "We got more!" It is.
Hey, where is Fun?
I made his thing disappear because he's on. He has 2 tokens now.
Where is this? No, I can't. I mean, in the initiative order.
In the
He's
initiative,
not in
that's
there.
the one I did initiative with. So fun.
Gotcha.
You've heard what's happened
Oh, okay,
downstairs.
it's just heard-
Keeling is definitely not doing good. There's some shouting. You can hear another voice that you haven't heard before, shouting, "Hey!" And then you hear, "We got more."
I heard.
Yeah, and you probably definitely heard you heard Keeling shout, "Where's the puppet?" And then
Where's the puppet? It's not a fight unless Kristen goes unconscious.
Yep.
So my patient defense goes away.
it's gone. Take it off your token.
Not that. That is not the right one.
That's not the right one. Don't kill yourself.
That is the right
There you
one.
go,
Yeah,
there you go.
one. I'm gonna move 30.
Cool.
And I
that
have
puts
40.
you.
Can I see down?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you disappear on this level.
Okay.
Just give me a second. You've disappeared on that level. You see nothing now until I give you sight. Until I give you.
You see what we say you can see.
And that's where you are. You can see this individual at the bottom of the stairs, and you can see Keeling. You're not sure how much of the blood in the ground is now hers versus the maid, who is in this middle step. This middle step is difficult terrain.
Oh, we're mixing blood. That's gross.
Oh yeah, that's a hazard.
So I have.
Get your gloves on first.
Shit. I have 10 feet of movement left. I'm going to spend a key point, use Step of the Wind. I'm going to burn a dash to get here.
This
bonus
one,
action?
because the old lady, or because the maid is in there, this step was 10 feet.
It's a full 40 if I Step of the Wind.
Okay,
It's
so then
full
you're here.
movement again.
Cool.
I'm here. I am going to... Oh, fuck. I'm going to roll a staff attack on that thug.
Flying staff attack.
Coming out of the walls like rats. Go ahead and make a staff attack.
Sorry I left you, Michaela.
Two.
It's
I
fine.
can bring back Keeling though.
Ooh.
I know. I don't
It's
mind.
it's not advantage, is it?
You just see her
No.
like trying
Okay.
to like and
It
then you're
hits.
just like
I don't-
okay. I'm like
I mean, do you want to give me advantage?
No, it hits though.
Okay, I'm going to roll damage.
a
Two-handed. And then, since I hit him, I'm going to attempt a maneuver
Ooh.
with my...
So you get the first roll, which is 3.
Hey, what is your dex bonus?
Yeah, what's your dex bonus?
+3.
So it should be 6
Okay.
damage.
It's it's because it doesn't know it's a monk weapon. It's treating it like it's your strength weapon. And using your
Oh
strength
yeah,
bonus
it's treating
on
it like it's a strength weapon. Yeah, you just have to switch that over to dex. It's fine. Keep going.
So it should do 3 more damage as well.
Yep.
I'm
I
going to
added
attempt a combat maneuver. I'm going to do a disarming attack and roll a superiority die.
it. Ooh. Okay.
He needs to make a strength saving throw DC 13.
Okay. Strength saving throw is 18.
Fuck. By the way, all of Ed's rolls so far have been like he gets an 18.
It's
And if-
above 15.
And if you ever want to call me on my
Above 15.
rolls, you can watch the stream after
No,
because they're
boy.
on there.
I'm joking. No, I've been there.
You-
I've been there as the DM.
You're currently feeling my Monday pain.
So
So I
My
need to
AC's
roll-
21. Give me all the 18s.
yeah, you still do an
I'm gonna
attack,
roll-
right?
I'm adding 5 to the damage of my weapon with the superiority die.
You still have to make the attack roll, right?
No, it's on top of the
As long as I hit.
What did you strike with? Oh, was it with this quarterstaff?
Yes.
That's what you were doing. I thought it was a whole new attack. Sorry, I thought it was an attack separate from the quarterstaff. Cool.
I'm rolling a superiority die. Yes.
Excellent, excellent. I will add that damage. Yep, you bash into him. He's just. What would you like to do? Anything else you can do?
I already used key point bonus action, Step of the Wind, attack.
Attack, and so yeah, I think that's Fung's whole kit there.
Yep. That's it.
Keeling, make a death saving throw. Don't roll a 1.
Oh, this is so exciting, guys.
you have inspiration.
You can't use that on.
Don't
I'm
death
gonna use
saving
it on
throw.
death saves.
One
Okay.
fail.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna walk up and coup de grace Keeling on my
Oh no!
So
The twist we never expected.
we have one failure. It is Thug's turn. Jeez. He could kill Keeling right now because he's a dick. or he could attack. I think I'm gonna have to roll for that for him, so that I don't have to make that decision. We're gonna see how big of an asshole this guy is, because he can do that. He's got a multi-attack. He could kill her and then attack thing. So let's see how this guy acts. Does he care more about just being an asshole, or is he more? I would say this is a wisdom roll. Ooh, he doesn't have a bonus, so it's flat. I would say 10 and above, he won't. Anywhere below, he will.
Okay.
He murders you.
No, he's got to roll the hit. He still has to roll a hit.
He does have to roll.
Though.
He does have to roll to hit. You're right. He does.
Oh yeah, because he's missing this shit.
He's gonna smile as he looks over to you.
Can you roll it publicly?
As you bash into him, and he tries to lose his weapon, and he just looks at you, folks, and says, "That's your friend." And he's going to go make an attack with advantage. Mace 22.
Yeah.
And he bashes her head in. And then he turns over to you.
Ow!
I believe that's 2 death saving throws and a kill.
Yeah.
Remember that you choose if you die here or not me.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
We still do.
If I had 10 more feet of movement, I could have brought you back.
DM rolling hot always. I don't get this.
Then he swings over at you, Fung. And he's going to make a mace attack for 18 to hit. 5 damage.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then he's going to move in once on top of. Let me just.
What is he gonna fucking take a shit right there?
On top of her, and his buddy's gonna roll in and whip out his mace and swing at you, Fung, with advantage because they have pack tactics.
Oh fuck!
So he'll make 2 attacks on Fung, one with an 18, the other a 7. So you take 5 more. You take 5 more damage, Fung, as these guys are just beating on you. It's like, fucking adventurers, stay out of where you not belong. And it's Shadow's turn. Oh my goodness. So Shadow is going to attack you, Solma, and try to do a strength drain this dog. A natural 1. It fails completely, trying to rip at you.
Armor.
It tumbles onto the ground and is prone. That's just what it got. And Solma, it's your turn. It's prone. You have advantage on anything against it.
I'm smacking him as hard as I can.
Ooh, he's been a bad
Okay.
boy.
Armor.
24.
That hits. That is for 2.
It's time to spend all the key points, boys.
I will probably spend it to grind. I'm gonna try. Can I do like one more unarmed strike, and then I would like to use my key point, the last one, to maybe run up. Yeah. I'm just
So
thinking.
doing another unarmed strike is a bonus action.
Okay.
Alternatively, you could spend your bonus action to do 2 unarmed strikes, but you have to declare that before you do the first one.
Yeah.
Yes.
You could also spend a key point to dash, and you can also spend a key point to dodge.
Mm-hmm.
Stuff, yep. Patient defense.
I'm like the only person here who hasn't played a monk. Everybody, Chris has played a monk. We all play monks, apparently.
I just want to get to you guys. Oh God.
Do you
Well,
want to?
if you don't kill that thing, it's coming after you.
Okay, I'm gonna hit him again.
You doing the fury of blows,
Or just unarmed.
or just an unarmed? Because you can
Probably.
fury of blows and then move 30 feet after this.
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yep. Okay. Bye-bye, gone, and flurry of blows. So 2 times. 1, 2.
Oh,
The 10 won't hit,
Advantage
but
'cause it's
oh
prone.
wait, they're advantage. You're
Advantage.
right, 22. So they all hit. So you get 9, which is down to 4, and then the other strike is a 2. So that's 6 total damage. It's still up. You're beating on this animal, and it's just like trying to. It's like trying to snap back at you, but unable to do so. But it's still alive.
Yeah.
You could use your movement if you want. It'll take an opportunity attack at you at disadvantage.
I don't know what's going on in there.
You can hear fighting. You can move away from this thing if you want. It'll snap at you at disadvantage because it's prone, though.
I'm running after them. I have a bad
Killing
feeling
make
about this.
noise when she dies, or
Okay, you can go 40 feet, so right here.
Where's the puppet?
Her famous last words.
Those last words. What great last words.
It doesn't have
Where's
to
the puppet?
be. It doesn't have to be.
Kristen, you holding us? If you want, we can reset your character. You can make a new one.
A 10 doesn't. Or you can
kidding.
keep the same character with an injury. Nobody likes that though.
Especially when one of them is just you have disadvantage on everything.
If you get it anyway. If you snap, so it snap. This creature snaps at you. It misses Solma. I don't think a 10 hits your armor class, does it?
Nope.
Nope.
It doesn't.
It will probably chase after you later. But Pyre, it's your turn.
I yell out a very loud yell. Probably one of the louder yells we've heard so far. I'm not gonna do it because I don't want my neighbors to be upset.
No, you're
with
fine.
me. But I'm just gonna run in there and try and knock him off Keeling's body.
Okay.
So is this when I level up, right? Is that what you said? I level up whenever somebody dies?
No.
That's...
That's not something that happens.
We're spending the inspiration.
Okay.
Or wait, is it? What the? Whatever. Too late. I already said I'm spending.
It hits.
no.
It hits.
Okay. Alright, that's fine. My rule is usually to spend inspiration as fast as possible, or else I'll forget about
Unless
it.
we forget about
God
it.
damn it.
Nice. Yeah, you strike this guy for 5. He's it's like, I just come out of the woodwork, don't I? He looks messed up for sure. Is that your full turn?
Yep. Oh, yep. And by the way, Ed, right now, if we click the dudes, we can see their HP.
Who?
I think I can control the thug. I can.
Oh, it's because you guys have thugs. You guys had the remember we shared the thugs last time?
Yeah!
I'm okay with you seeing their HP. I don't care that
Okay.
much.
We could have seen the bar anyway. That's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's my turn.
Very cool. It is
Trying to get him over.
yeah, it is Fung's turn.
oh my god. Okay, so he sees Killing go down and his eyes go wide, and he's going to try to hit the guy that did it.
Alright.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
Go for it. That hits.
They're clocky.
For 3.
That should be
technically
6.
6. Yep.
Should be 6.
You
Yep.
beat on him. I need a little help here, and he's looking over to his friend. Anything else you'd like to do?
And, yeah, I'm going to spend a key point for sure. Flurry of blows.
Okay.
And roll 2 more attacks with my...
Oh yeah, I was supposed to actually do. There's actually music for this. There is a. Oh, it didn't download. Really. Cool.
23.
23 and 23. Very nice. Just a sec. There's actually a music track for this that I think I downloaded but didn't. It's not on here. Let me grab it. There's an actual Great Hall music fight track. If only it would load. I wanted a thing, and the game is hating me. Okay. Stop. I'm going to apply all your damage and stuff. I literally spent all day getting all of these sounds, and if this isn't in here, I'm going to be sad. There it is. Great Hall Battle. Got it. You don't understand, guys. I was prepping all day. Cool. Great Hall Battle. Got it. Ba-boom. Turn it up. Make it this. Let's get it. Cool. Alright. Let's do damage. 5 and 6. Alright, first strike, he's dead. You kill him. What does that look like?
He is going to... he's going to hit him with the staff, and then he's going to run up, and he's going to go boom, and his last fist attack is going to be stuck like Sucker Punch in his gut as the guy just falls off.
Blood sprays forth, and he falls, piling onto the body of your friend Keeling. There's another guy in front of you if you want to commit that second strike to him and do 6.
Of course.
Yeah.
And
Right
then,
across this guy's face.
since I used Flurry of Blows, that hits him too?
Yep. Yeah, so it, yeah, he gets hit for 6.
You need to succeed on a dex saving throw or be knocked prone.
Okay, cool. Let's see.
Bless you.
Excuse me.
Plus
I got a 4. He's
Zdravia.
prone.
2 plus Dex mod.
Oh, you're that kind of monk.
13. He needs to succeed 13.
He did not. He got a 4. He is
Sweet.
prone. You
He's
knock him
on the ground.
You slam him to the back of the wall behind him, and he falls to one knee. Bastard.
And then I have not moved yet.
Nope.
So I'm going to move this way. And I know
He will
attack
take
of opportunity
one
for that.
opportunity attack with disadvantage against you. Natural 1. He goes to swing at. He goes to grab at you. It doesn't even come close, and he's just. He's just
Kind of kick his face as I move by.
It's kneeling. I have to ask. Are you actually dead, or do you want to take the injury?
I think I'm gonna take the injury this time.
Ow.
The first
A
one.
little too
The
quick.
first one.
The first one.
Oh god.
Unless the injury's terrible, then I'll just die.
I'll just step on your throat on my way to the dude. Like, oop.
I mean, if it's
There we go.
terrible, you're
Paladin,
alive.
He can lay on hands.
You've
He can lay
already
on hands.
chosen your life, but you can retire the character, basically. Is what
Yeah,
you
no,
wanna
I'm
do.
joking.
You would just be like, I can't fight anymore.
So how does this? Is she coming back at 1 HP or unconscious?
She's gonna be unconscious. So you guys could do a
Okay,
healing
so I
point to
can
bring her
heal.
back up. But I just have to find out where my lingering injuries are here. ABC.
Cool. It gets to look like I brought her back from the dead. Then it makes me look even cooler. Cool. I'll
For
take it.
sure. For sure.
So you're a
Crap.
necromancer paladin.
Oh wait, I think I can.
Hey.
I think I can actually Google this for the lingering injuries chart.
We don't use words like that, all right? We use friendly, bring back your friends magic.
Excuse me, Oathbreaker.
Here we go. Is this actually it? No, this is somebody else's bullshit lingering injuries. I need the actual official lingering injuries, but they're on a weird book page. Here we go. Yay! Okay, roll a d20.
Oh, come on, give me that. If you give a 1, can you do a wild magic surge too? Just for shits and giggles.
Sure.
Ooh.
Oh, hey.
A minor scar. Nothing.
Ooh.
The scar doesn't have any adverse effect.
Yes.
Wow!
So happy.
You're
thank
good,
God.
you're good.
Oh my god.
You are
Obviously gonna be on my face.
You are currently unconscious for... Yeah, rolling higher is better. You are currently unconscious for 3 hours unless you get magical healing.
Can we kill her again and have her roll another one?
That
Don't
thug,
you dare.
that thug is invisible at the moment for some reason. It's fine.
Oh, man.
Shadow's going to chase after Soma. Make an attack
Bad dog.
on
Bad
you. Does a 12 hit your AC?
No.
Okay, it's nipping at your heels. Soma, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna punch. I'm gonna hit him with my stick.
Kick, yeah, hit him with your stick. Go for it.
Give him the stick.
Yeah, he's no longer down.
13.
Actually, could he have even made it to you? 1 second.
I don't know.
He was prone, I forgot.
Half movement to stand, yeah.
Yeah, half movement to stand, so let me just see if he would have been able to make 20 feet. I think he couldn't. Nope, he couldn't. He wouldn't have even gotten an attack on you. But 6 bludgeoning damage for 3 is enough to kill it. What does that look like?
I angrily turn around and when he like goes to jump at me, I just swing him and break his neck in midair.
Yes.
And it just falls to the ground,
Yeah.
laying out that yipe, that final yipe. You have, you still have your movement. That was your action
Yeah.
to attack, so you still have a movement.
So use my full movement, which is 40, to try to get to my group as quick as I can.
Yeah, you can get like right here.
And I see killing on the underneath the body. I'm like, look at Fung, like, oh god, like why? And
Yeah.
You just had to watch
You
her,
see,
man.
well, he
Worst
looks
babysitter.
he looks messed up. Like across his bald head, he's got like a gash from a mace.
oh
strike.
god,
So
I am angry, and I don't know if I can do. I can still do a bonus action, yes.
Yep, you gotta move into the room though.
I'm good. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm forgetting to move every single time.
You're
okay,
good.
I moved, and I can't probably reach him with my fist, but can I throw one of my darts at him?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay,
You
I'm
have
gonna
range-
try
you
to
have
throw
range
my
on that.
yeah. So I'm gonna throw my dart, which is 16.
Okay. Excellent. 19. That will hit. 5 piercing damage.
And that's everything that I can do at the moment.
All right, Pyre.
Pyre goes down on his knees. He's distraught. He's making a huge dramatic scene about it.
She's clearly dead.
As he lifts her limp body up in his arms, and he is keeling. No, you struck down in the prime of your life. He just goes on as he's gonna lay on hands. I'm gonna give you let's give you 12 hit points.
Oh snap! Go ahead and take 12, Keeling.
Oh, I'm almost fully healed.
You have a big old scar on your head, though.
He gives off a nice warm little like aura around him as he weeps. No, yeah, he openly weeps for Keelan and tries to bring her back.
Beautiful, beautiful. It is. I think my thugs
You know what?
got
No, they
skipped.
just don't get a turn anymore.
No,
They don't
my
get a
thugs
turn.
got skipped. My thug got
They don't get a
skipped.
turn.
My thug got skipped. I was realizing it. I was like, no, yeah, my thug didn't get to go. Yeah, he's making his way into this room. It is Fung's turn.
He went into the other room.
Yep. He backed up into the room. He got up and ran in. Oh yeah, he was prone, so.
I am going to pursue him. I
Okay.
just saw somebody die.
Alright, you step into the room.
Yes,
So,
and I'm going
And
to...
he will use his reaction to shoot you.
Fucking dick.
God, I wish you had the arrow catch. It is a
He got
10.
that right.
It is a 10 to hit.
Misses.
You dodge out of the way. Fuck! And he's trying to like load it back up. What do you want to do?
Gonna move forward and attack him.
All right. 24. Excellent. You enter 7. Beautiful. Yeah, you bash into him. You see everything in this room I described before, if you recall, and you hear fighting coming from upstairs. You can see, you can hear it echoing from the stairs on the other side of the room.
I'm gonna go for my unarmed strike.
Ooh. Nice. That technically comes with an extra 3. I always forget. We gotta fix your quarterstaff. We will in a minute. This is Monk Unarmed Strike for 8. Nice. Hey, you bash into him. He's still up, and he's just like, don't you do-gooders ever get sick of this life?
Nope.
Hang on a second.
We got action, bonus action.
I used action and bonus action. Yep, that's all I can do. I'm going to... My eyes narrow, and I take a stance,
Okay.
and that's
Keep-
the end of my turn.
Keeling, you are down on the ground.
Invisible.
You're prone.
I'm holding you, crying gently.
Yeah, you see Pyre, who you haven't seen in a while, in a couple of days, looking down at you. You look up at him.
Full frozen with honest tears on Elsa.
What do you do? Are you there?
I think she put down her headphones if you saw her.
Her
do
turn
it.
will
She's
come
like,
back later.
Oh, she's coming back.
Oh wait.
Kristen!
Hey, it's your turn.
I am so sorry. I just went to grab
No.
something.
No, it was
You're
like 2
okay.
seconds.
You're okay. It didn't take that
It's
long.
like, we just got to you. You're good.
We just got to you. So you just woke up. Your head aches. It's a horrible ache. There's blood going down the side of your face. It's pretty crusted over. You feel it's tender. Ooh, and you look. And standing over you is the handsome face of Pyre, who you haven't
I
seen in
still
like
have my
a
plus
couple of
5
days.
persuasion on too. So
Yeah, and
looking extra good.
he's got tears going down his eyes, and he's holding you in his arms.
Okay, so camera focused up on his face, and he's doing his still weeping thing, and then a little hand comes up, and you hear, fire?
Healing, and I like jostle you a little bit. Over everything he does is overly dramatic.
Ow, my head!
Rest now,
What
Keeling.
happened?
Nothing happened. Just rest now, Keeling. We'll be okay. And I put her back down. We're winning. We're winning, Keeling.
Oh. And then, I'm gonna work to like stand slowly, and then I'll just have that be my turn for now.
I help her to
It'll be more
her
of a
feet.
cinematic turn.
Cool. The thug will get to go. If it feels like the thug just went, it's because, remember, I missed his turn.
Liar.
Nope. So this thug is going to take 2 mace attacks at you. Oh, don't you just die! And he's going to swing at you
Don't
twice.
make me cry again.
9 will not hit you. You dodge nimbly out of the way. And a 14
Misses.
misses as well.
AC
Yeah.
15.
He just gets angry and frustrated. Solmo, what'd you like to do?
I'm gonna try to get to Feng, and while I'm going there, I just like in relief. You can just see like when I see the display happening, I'm like, okay, they're good. Not another death on my hands. Okay, right now, like run, and I just go, and I'm gonna try to go around the thug
You
with
will
my
not hit.
40 speed,
Nice.
and I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff,
Go for it.
which will probably
That does
not hit.
not hit.
I don't know if
Swings
I should
out of the way.
use
She's like, where are you all coming from?
We're gonna enter the dragon this shit. We got
Yeah.
2 monks on either side of him.
And I'm gonna try to punch him now with my fist,
Okay, go for it.
which will
that
be a
does
14.
hit. That does hit.
And then with
How
a
do you
5,
how do you kill him?
Oh god, yes. I will grab him from the neck and just back slam to the ground to break his spine.
And he's dead. He's dead.
And I flip him off of me.
Yeah, you do so. He's been defeated. This room apparently cleared. You can hear fighting still going on upstairs.
Upstairs?
Yep.
Fighting? Alright, I'm going up the staircase.
You're not gonna lay on hands on anyone first?
I have 2 hit points
Oh,
left.
you
I
got
have
2
my-
points?
So I'm saving them for if somebody goes unconscious. I'll
Okay,
spend
that
1.
makes sense. Yeah.
I'm going up these
I
stairs.
didn't realize there was
the
so-
closest stairs.
Oh yeah, you're going up those
There's a-
stairs.
There's at the wrong stairs.
I'm running up the stairs. I'm like, quick! There's fighting up.
The wrong
fighting up
stairs,
there.
Pyre. Wrong
Yeah,
As
we
I,
see
as
you.
I gently let go of Keeling's hand.
We see you run up the servants' stairs. You see that same. Let me just move you. That same T-shaped situation going on at the top. So that's what Zeal's doing. Keeling, Solma, Fung. What do you guys do?
I
I'm gonna make my way slowly up the stairs. I can't give up. I can't give up now. But
Pyre?
yeah, but yes. Oh my god, he's so cool right now.
Yeah, you follow him back up the
Looks
stairway
magical.
you just went up recently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I just got hit in the head, man.
Yeah, you
Like,
did, you did.
I'm
me
following
something.
the angel all the way up.
You're completely right. You don't. Yeah, you're following the beautiful angel man up the stairs. So yeah, you see. You guys can hear on this side of the room, Solo and Fung. You can hear them going up the servants' stairs.
Maybe wants to tell me what's going on. I won't.
I'm yelling. I tried to like stop you. I don't know if you heard me. Like the other way. Oh, I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know.
We
As
can
you-
hear them.
as you
We can
guys
hear them
reach-
up the stairs.
Reach
Yeah.
the top of the
He's
stairs.
Paladin with plate armor.
You-
Or chainmail.
As you two reach the top of the stairs, Pyre and Keeling, you can hear on this wall over here. Sorry, I needed to add this. You can hear yelling come from the other side of the wall. Fight them back! We have children! And that's what you hear.
Okay. I look at Fung and I'm just gonna like be like, this is like, ugh. Like I just like with the knowledge of like this happens too often that people just like go somewhere, they get hurt, and because then they get up suddenly.
I haven't got hit yet.
Good for you. And okay, I'm just gonna motion to Fung like, hey, that away, and I just speed up.
Towards these stairs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I yell at the wall?
Yeah, you can.
I
You hear
I go
combat
up
on the
these
other
stairs,
side.
Right? I hear the combat. I check through. We know there's nothing in there, and I let out a yell for all to hear, saying that justice is.
Yeah, like it only adds
justice
to
itself
you
is
don't
here.
you don't get any response, but you just hear on the other
people
side.
hear me?
You just hear on the other side. Hurry! That's it.
All right. I look at Keeling. Back down the stairs. Is there anything here? What are we doing, Keeling? Keeling.
Oh,
Hey, hello?
oh.
Hello?
I'm sorry. I zoned out.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, I got, like my hands on your shoulder, like Keeling.
The servants are up there.
Well, we must save the servants then.
They're alone.
Okay, we'll come back. We'll come back for the servants.
I'm so ready for this to be like split party the whole time.
And then I run down, and I yell for everybody to wait. I yell, wait, everyone, wait for me. And Keeling, stay in the back. You're doing great, Keeling. You're wonderful. You're amazing, Keeling.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm going to take the lead by 10 feet if everybody will let me.
Fung is going to take a moment, and he's going to pray over the body of the thug
Okay.
that we took down in the room.
Okay.
Yeah, you can hear the slamming coming from up above. It shakes the iron chandeliers.
I think as I'm going past, I go past Soma. I'm like, so who's the new guy?
An old friend.
Okay.
Just keep
more the
running up.
More the merrier then. And I just gotta wait for him to, and when he gets back up, I'm just gonna jostle up, sort of pepping my step up the stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, what's the marching order here? What are you guys looking like stepping up the stairs?
I wanna be in front by 10 feet.
Okay.
If you'll let me.
I'll be right behind Solma, I think, in the middle of the party. Yeah.
I'm gonna let Pyre do his thing because I saw him do some pretty cool stuff outside.
Yeah, place
I
yourselves.
used all my cool stuff.
But she doesn't know that.
Place your tokens how you guys want to be going up these stairs for me.
I'm
that I
gonna
know.
stay where I am right now.
Is Keeling
in
gonna?
front?
Oh.
Right there.
Keeling-
I'm gonna be in the back.
Oh, Keeling just got moved to the front.
Oh,
Shit.
the other back.
There we go.
The other back there.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
that's-
All right, we got snake formation.
Let's
So
do this.
wiggly-
Snake formation.
Let's do it. Snake formation. So, God, I wish it wouldn't lag halfway to me taking you there. So you're gonna see some stuff, and then you're gonna see what you're supposed to see. Cool. So, Pyre, as you make your way up the stairs, all of you can hear this. Pyre's the first to see it. There is a battle raging in this foyer. It is between what looks to be these black leather armored individuals who definitely looks like they're Zentarum, like pretty clear. You can see the symbols on they just look the type, and you see members of the House Guard of Gralhund fighting them in this foyer. Behind them is a double door behind which you can see and hear. You can see slightly, but hear the sound of a noble lady. Fight them back! As she sort of yells through the door. She seems to be wearing a breastplate. She has a rapier of her own, and at her side is a half-orc. And it seems to be they are defending a master bedroom. You can see across the hall there's a door at the top of the stairs that seems to be solidly locked. That has images of like almost naked people on it. Just sort of like tapestried onto that door. And then across the way, just a regular door is ajar. And you can see there is someone inside this room and you can hear them shoving a boot against another door in this room. And this situation is utter chaos. You have not yet been noticed. What would you like to do?
I haven't been noticed. I think I need to be noticed. I think that's the obvious.
You'll light up.
All right.
I run in. I run up, and I try and get everyone's attention. I say, everyone! Stop this madness.
Oh my God.
I would like us all to roll initiative.
All right, that didn't work.
You're still
yeah,
concentrated, right? You
these,
still have like 21 AC?
these...
Yeah, listen,
Oh,
both
yeah,
my
you're good.
persuasion
Okay.
It's a
buff
mi-
and Shield of Faith are 10 minutes long. I cast that like 30 seconds ago.
I am gonna
We're
give
good.
you. I am gonna give you a charisma roll, persuasion. But I
Okay.
want this initiative because it needs to be here. So everybody
Nice.
roll.
Look at our
Um,
sweet. Oh, thanks, good.
I wish I could roll like this on Tomb, man. All I roll is 8s.
Oh, it's so disappointing, too.
Goodness. Okay. Cool. Go ahead and make your charisma persuasion check.
Not that
Bard.
persuasion. That's 19 because I still got the +5.
Yeah, the fight stops for a moment and turn, and you get one of the Zentarum and looks. Who the hell are you?
That's a good question.
And some of the
Oh,
guards
it's like-
look confused. Their shields are up, like they're waiting for these other Zentarum to like. These ones have weapons out, but they're like looking behind, like who's behind us? And then this other one turned fully with the other two protecting him.
Put my axe away and I said, I'm here for us to work things out. Don't think any more blood needs to be shed. That has already.
The noble woman steps up to the door, and you can see her. She opens one door on one side. I don't know who the hell you are, but I'll give you 100 gold to kill those men. And she points at the Zentarum guard.
While they may have transgressed upon your property, no amount of money.
Transgress!
Yeah.
They have been keeping us captive. You will fight at our
And
side,
they
or you will
will
answer
face-
to the guard.
They will face the justice of the guard and what the guard decides to do with them.
Well, you'll have to put them down. At which point, one of them flips the weapon in his hand. He's like, "Yeah, we're not going anywhere fast." And they look fucking pissed off and
Yeah,
angry.
he just shrugs. He's just like,
The Zentarum are going to fight.
I
Absolutely.
tried, guys.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to stick to my oath, which means I'll never fight unless I have to.
You do have to fight in this situation. The Zentarum.
Which is fine, which is fine,
The
which is
guards
fine.
were looking at you like, "Oh yeah, we would love to stop to fight."
Yeah,
But
like, I was like, let's just
Lady Gralhund behind you, you can see this is definitely the lady of the house, just in what she
Right,
wears.
and tell the guards, say, you're surrounded. There's more coming up the stairs. Lay your weapons down. Or
At which point you hear another slam come from beyond this slightly ajar door. Say, "Too far in now, friend." At which point,
fair enough.
I think that is a fight.
And it turned into a ballroom blitz.
And it turned into a ballroom blitz. Ballroom
Ballroom
blitz. Okay.
Just shatter the whole fucking room, Keeling.
Fung, you hear this conversation.
Yep.
Just take them all out.
You
Let's do
probably
this tremor.
have a good idea of the situation. What would you like to do?
Shit. He doesn't say that. He doesn't talk.
No, he goes to the bathroom, actually.
I mean, there's two doors. We still have time to split up if we need to.
I'm gonna move up next to Solma. I'm going to attack the nearest thug boy.
Okay, go for it.
Get
With-
that fuck
They
going.
already look pretty roughed up from the fight, along with the Gralhund guard who are fighting as well. That will hit.
Okay.
Yes.
It'll be a total of 4.
What's the yeah, plus my dex, right?
Yep. So it's 4.
Yeah, you should be able to change the damage in the character sheet to dex.
I'm gonna add 3. I changed it to dex already.
There's the attack and then there's the damage.
Oh yeah, there's 2.
There's 2 spots.
Yeah. Let me do that real quick so it's accurate. Damage to plus dex. Plus dex. Add both. Okay, cool. All right, and then ooh, you said he's looking rough already.
Yeah. He's already
I'm just
looking
gonna
rough.
go for
A punch.
Maybe a kick.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna spend a key point in patient defense dodge.
Ooh, okay. Go ahead and put a little blue marker on your token so we remember you got that. All right. It is the veterans' turns. They are going to start attacking these guys. As you've offered them the right amount of distraction, they're looking at their back. They could actually do something here. They have their shields up, so it's going to be one-handed. It's going to be...
Oh, damn. Veterans on thugs. That's a...
Okay, so
That's a mess.
this one is going to die right in front of him. The one that you're fighting, he was far too distracted with you as you struck into him, Fung, and he takes a short sword essentially to the stomach and falls to the ground. And you can hear the one behind. Good job, Joffrey. Finish up the rest of them, and won't you all? At which point. The other two are going to keep attacking. Yeah, Lady Gralhund wants them dead. She doesn't care about knocking them out for justice. So, let's see. Two more. Oh, jeez. So, yeah, you guys are offering just the distraction they needed. Their front line is just cutting into the Zentarum. One more. Oh, jeez. Okay. Yeah, all of them look really messed up. Like you guys could probably finish them off. They're all bloodied. They're just stabbing into him as they're just pretty much surrounded, accepting their deaths effectively in the situation as they're just too deep in now. It is let's see who's next. It is their turn. They are going to continue to try to bash the heads in of the veterans. They don't know who the hell you are, nor do they care. They get advantage with pack tactics. So, 15. What's the armor class on these guys? Oh god, no hit!
50.
These poor thugs.
Poor thugs.
Okay,
Yeah,
that
poor
one
thugs.
that one will
Poor Zentarum.
manage to hit down here.
Oh, poor Zenti.
Oh,
here.
unfortunate Zentarum.
I mean, they were holding their own okay until you guys flanked them. It's Solma's turn.
I will run up, and I'll go to the nearest thug right here.
Move your token to show me, yes.
Remember, Michaela, we want to kill the veterans first.
What? What did I? What? I couldn't hear you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
He said
Forget
kill the
about
veterans first.
Yeah, I mistakenly hit them. Okay, no, I'm gonna hit him with my quarterstaff. Hopefully
Got it.
hit with what?
Oh, yeah.
Woo! Yes.
With a 5+6.
Is it a killing blow? Do you want to kill him or do you want to knock him out?
Do you want to question him? Mm-hmm. I'm just gonna knock him out. Like, really smack him down to the floor.
Yeah, he's unconscious. We'll put a little skull on him.
Yeah. And then I'll turn around to the nearest other one, and I'll just try to punch him.
Okay,
to
go
see if I
for
can
it.
get him. And that will be a 9.
You will not hit. He immediately just ducks out. He's like, yeah, hardly fair. And if that's your full turn, let's get this going. I gotta make a check here. All right. Okay, you hear another loud bang. All those who are on the top of the stairs come from this doorway. Pyre, it's your turn.
Through the fight, I look at the lady, and I say, "Do we want that door open or closed?"
Says, "Open the door and kill whoever's in there,
I just
or knock them
move
out,
up.
whatever."
I would just move up and throw open the door.
All right, let me throw open the door.
Just thumbs up.
Okay, the scene that you see before you, you see what looks to be a guest suite. You see a bathroom before you. A curtain to the east has been drawn back, revealing a claw-footed bathtub. It's sort of well-ordained marble floors and ceilings. It's quite nice, and you see that there is a door on the other side with the Gralhund symbol on it, their icon, or their sheet. I don't know what that thing's called.
Crest.
But their crest. Excellent. And you see this individual. Let me give you a picture of them. Oh yeah, I have them over here. Let's get a picture of you. Don't you have a picture of you? Oh, it's in the handout. Okay. All right. You see this guy.
Oh.
And he turns over and he says, "More to deal with. Today's not getting any easier." And he'll turn over and draw his what does he got? Let's see. Yeah, he'll draw his short sword. Says, "You don't want any part of this, friend." And yeah, you throw open the door and see this guy. He was just shoving his weight up against this door that's locked, but he turns and flips the short sword in his hand and catches it. You see that the side of his face is completely burned and scarred. He's wearing clothes that definitely suggest one of a higher rank in the Zentarum.
Alright, I will walk another foot in. Nice. Admire the bathroom a little bit. And I say, put that away, sir. There's no need for further violence. And I'll take the dodge action.
Okay. You don't want to take the persuasion action?
Oh. If that's an option.
It is.
Yes. Yes. I'll say, your men are getting slaughtered out there. Please, there must be some kind of agreement we can come to.
Yeah, make a persuasion check. Let's see what this roll is.
27!
Oh!
27!
Oh my god!
He looks out, sees his men dying behind him, and he just says, dying behind him, he's like, "God, it's hard to find good work these days." He sheathes his weapon. Says, "How much can I pay you to let me go?"
She says, I think that'd be the better question for the lady than me.
Here's a hard part. Me and her don't get along.
Okay, I close the door behind me. I close the door. I'm like, all right, we can talk.
He says,
We can talk now. I say,
Let's
everything's good in here. We're just having a normal conversation.
"Let's talk." At which point, it's Keeling's turn.
Blow
Okay.
everything up.
I know, right? Okay, so we're still seeing the thugs, whatever thing.
Yeah, one's
Yep.
unconscious.
Yeah, you
the
see
other's
one is
dead.
still conscious.
And yeah, and I've been down. I've been underneath. Under here. You know what? Forget it. My head hurts too much, and I'm a little confused as to what's going on. I'm just gonna stand here.
Okay, yeah,
I'm just gonna be like,
you sit on the stairs.
I'm helping, and then I just lean on the wall. I'm helping.
Okay. Fung, it's your turn. As Keeling makes his way past you, and it's still just messed up.
So this door is closed?
Yep.
Okay, there's still a threat in the room. I'm gonna move up.
But I just need to use the lavatory. Give me 5 minutes.
There is this one right next to you. Looks like he's getting ready to continue to fight. He's like barely still alive, but
He's gonna raise his eyebrow at the door, and then turn with the staff. And
Okay.
Smack that guy.
go for it.
Nice.
Oh, god damn it! Yeah.
Okay. 21 will
Where were
hit.
these rolls 2 days ago?
Do you want to kill him or knock him out?
I'm crushing his skull.
Okay, he's
Oh,
dead.
shit.
One of them is unconscious next to him. He's gonna spin, hit him in the ankle, bring him down on one knee. He's gonna spin a full 360, and then bring his staff down and crack his skull open.
Good
shit.
job. As you hear
Fatality.
from the other side, we're gonna turn off that music. The combat is effectively over, and you hear a clap come from the room as the doors open wide. "Men, good job, and these others as well. Thank you for coming to our aid." At which point this woman steps out. Let's see if I can get a picture of her for all y'all. Yeah, here we go. You actually saw a picture back in the over the fireplace you saw a picture over the fireplace of the room downstairs of these two. So it's okay that you see both. But you see this woman, and she is in a breastplate as a rapier. Says, "I thought that we were going to really be in trouble there, but it's good you came when you did. My gods would have at the very least, strain themselves to have to do such things, and I don't want to lose any of my precious employees. Gods, she shoves them out of the way. She just sort of ushers them out of the way, and they move immediately and sort of look to, like, it's immediately, like, set to either side, forming kind of a row for her. Says, "So, you've entered into my home, come to my rescue, but the question still lies. Why are you here, and who are you?" And you see behind her, in a well-dressed suit, a very large, very tall half-orc with his hands
Nice.
like
Where's
this.
the puppet?
Killing, give me a...
Puppet
Just relax.
says, "I'm unsure of what
Okay.
your very wounded friend is talking about."
I will bow down and I will be... And someone will be calmly, my name is Soma. These are my companions. We are from the Guild of... I don't know how we're called. I still don't know about the name. And I'll say the name, and that I will say that we're investigating and looking for someone, and circumstances led us here, and we got caught up in the battle accidentally because these thugs would just not stop fighting.
I wonder who in the world let you in. Did Herv let you in?
Oh, Herv,
He's not nice.
he's dead. He I don't know if you knew, but he was some kind of specter. Really ugly.
Oh,
I mean,
my.
okay. Sorry.
A specter?
Okay. I can be killed as like really okay. Someone's really trustworthy. Someone talks a lot. She will tell the truth immediately. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
it just says,
Oh, okay.
make a persuasion check with advantage, since you are being blatantly honest here.
Okay. So wait, persuasion you said?
Yep, persuasion with advantage.
Oh my god, one of the worst things that I am great at. Like okay.
You have
let's see,
advantage.
persuasion. Oh yeah, maybe. Like last time with Tally. Okay. Let's see. Persuasion. Where are you? There you are.
Well, you got a 12 though. You got a 12. So she'll say, "Oh, a specter. Perhaps he was working with the Zentarum then. Maybe why we were held up as long as we were. It is troublesome to learn that my employee is a specter. I would have to see some evidence for myself, of course. The city guard must be called. We have been held captive for the better part of 2 days. It has been quite a problem. My children haven't been able to eat, and we have been stuck here for quite a while. Where is their leader? Is he still in that room?" This is that one must definitely be apprehended. At which point we will turn over to the conversation with Pyre and this person. And he'll look at you and say,
Yeah.
"So, we're talking."
Yeah, I think during the other stuff, Pyre is very to the point. He's very, "Tell me what you know about the incident at Troll Skull Alley, what the target was carrying, who carried it out. I don't need gold. I need information."
He says, "I am not really a rat. I can tell you something, though, if you can promise to get me out of here."
I will do what I can.
Says, "If you're looking for who hit up Troll Skull Alley." So this guy's, he's severely burned on one side. The burn looks quite fresh, by the way.
Oh my god.
He'll say, "Look no further than the lady of the house. I'm sure you could ask her a few questions. The man of the house, the lord, rather. He's behind this door." He'll tap. Say, "You help me get to him. He's my ticket out. And I'll tell you more."
Tell me, you're the Zentarum, are these Xanathar here?
Maybe. I think the answer lies behind that door. You help me get
Listen.
my ticket out of here.
All I need is that answer, and I'll help you through that door.
It doesn't work that way. You help me open the door, and I'll give you what you're looking for. You have my word. I've already told you who you want to talk to.
Then what do I need you for anymore? He turns. He's faking, but he's going to just turn her back and open the door behind him. He's gonna. He's playing. He's trying to leverage what he's got. He's like,
he'll stop you. He'll say, "You won't get anything out of her. You'll only get something from me. You help me get out of here. You help me get to the man behind that door. I get out of here safe and sound. And I give you a place to meet me later, where I can let you know exactly what happened."
So, metagaming, anybody who wears black in Forgotten Realms is evil. In this picture, they're both wearing black, which means they're both evil. So, it's like,
he says, "You open the door, or you could just open the door and I'll tell you what you want to know. Trust me, Lord, whatever his face, he's not going to put up much of a fight."
Can I do like a quick history call on these people?
Yeah.
Right, what are they?
Go ahead and make a history check.
Yeah,
On the Gralhunds.
Yes. History. 15.
You know that they're a noble house. You've probably seen them around. You know that Lady Gralhund is trying to, she's very involved in politics. She's always had her eye on the lords of Waterdeep and higher positions getting closer to them. She is a politician. Her husband, who works more or less as her second, is named Orund Gralhund, and she wears the pants in the family. Orund tends to take care of the children, from what you know. They are rich, mostly because of gem mines that they've had in the family for a really long time, but they don't really let that define them. They're kind of all about politics in this house.
Okay. I say, do you intend to kill the man behind that door?
No. I intend to put a dagger to his throat and threaten his life, at which point she and her guard, the lady of the house that is, will let me go free if he wants to live. If she wants him to live, and I know she does. I will go to the front door, at which point I'll let him go. And then I will get the hell out of here.
Where will we be dining next? 2 evenings from now? What would you like? Something, I don't know. It's your type.
How about the Skewered Dragon Inn?
Perfect. Then I just kick the door open if I can.
I'll make a strength check with advantage. He's going to help you.
Alright. I'm not that great, but we'll see.
Evil paladin.
I'm not evil. I'm gonna catch this guy later. We're gonna meet up later, and I'm gonna fucking kill him. I'm not gonna kill him. I'm gonna arrest him there.
Yeah, make that strength check with advantage.
Hey.
You bash the door open of this chamber that is filled with let's see here. Yeah, it's a wood-paneled bed chamber with a bird cage on the table and a permanent teleportation circle inscribed on the floor nearby. You can see it in the corner, and you can probably recognize for what it is pretty quickly. The bird cage contains 3 flying snakes that you can see flapping around, and they're just sort of they're chilling in the corner. You see as you shove out of the way, a bunch of furniture just slams out of the way. At which point this person walks in, this individual, and he says, "All right, Orund," and he immediately cowers. "Oh, please, don't hurt me, please, or still I'll do whatever you want." And he just says, "Well, first of all, you didn't need to do that and say my name." And he punches him right across the face, and he looks back to you, says, "You didn't hear that." At which point...
Oh, yeah. After I kick it, I, throw myself back against the wall. And I'm like, oh! Oh!
Yeah, make a performance check.
Okay. Oh. How about we just make persuasion rolls all day? I like those.
Nice. Yeah.
I'm doing
Yeah.
really well.
As the noble individual, the lady of the house, points towards that door and says something needs to be done about it. The door slams open. You see that individual. He has a short, balding noble in his arms, and he's got a knife to his throat. And he says, "All right, listen up. Anybody does anything, he dies." At which point, you can see Lady Gralhund. You monster! As he steps out forward and he says, "Lady, I think our business is done." He just says, "The business of keeping me captured, me and my family. Yes, I believe it is. Guards," he says, "anybody does anything, you're gonna have to find a new husband." She'll just, "Orange. You," says, and she'll look to the party. "Let him through."
Okay.
Go to sleep, Keeling.
I'll just stand.
Take a breather.
I'll move
Says, "You won't
out of
get.
the way.
You will not get far, you foul creature. The guard will find you, and we'll be calling upon them soon. This will not go unnoticed." He says, "Don't worry. I'm good at disappearing." Says, "And don't worry. As long as no one does anything, you'll get your husband back safe and sound." And he steps down the stairs. Does anybody do anything? Note that if you do, the husband will die.
Oh man, that's really compelling right there.
There's no save for him living. He will die. This is a blade to the throat situation.
Can't he choose an injury instead of dying though?
No. Unless you have something that can, if you have something compelling that you think you can do to get him out of the way, that's like a really special spell, like a hold person, or if you have something to get rid of his weapon, I would let you make a roll for versus his speed, but there's still the chance he would die.
If I had a spell slot, I'd just cast Sanctuary on the dude, and then at least it's
true. Does anybody do anything, or do you not? The lady of the house is begging you not to.
I'm almost out of key points. That's not a good idea.
I'm not doing anything.
Bye.
Obviously, I'm gonna let him go. I'll let him go.
Yeah, they make their way down the stairs until they hear the door slam, and you can hear a choking sound. My dear, he's gone. And the house seems to be emptied of villains, and she'll point to her guards. "You, Joffrey, go fetch the guard. They need to know what happened here." And,
not this again. Oh my god, the guard again. Oh, here we go. Oh boy.
"You have your chance to leave if you want. I don't know if you have trouble with the guard." At which point she looks to you, Pyre up and down. She says, "Good job you did against him, but I can't blame you. He is a skilled fighter." Come.
Anything I would do would put your husband at risk. I would not.
Come, well, that's true. Thank you. Come, I need a drink. Guards, secure the area. See what servants I have left. Would any of you like a drink? It's been some time. Children! At which point
I'm thirsty.
she will say,
Lots of water for
Yeah. You guys,
please.
y'all step down to the lower level. I'm gonna put you all in here. She's like stepping over bodies, and she's like, "Oh, this is going to cost me so much." At which point you see the man, a gentleman, step back in. He's still choking from being held. He'll be right here. And he'll the guard are gonna they're gonna kind of peace out here. Put him in other rooms. He'll go, he left out the front door, my dear. And she'll say, "Oren, please unlock the door for the children. Get them outside. I'm sure that they'll want to very least stretch their legs and raid the pantry, but don't let them do so until some of this is cleaned up. Upstairs." And he'll just go, "Of course, my dear, of course." And he'll go up the stairs And the half-orc guard is just over to the side, and she'll say, Herbas, just the oldest wine on the shelf. And he'll yes, Lady Gralhund. And he'll take out a bottle, and she'll say, come, my saviors, would any of you like a drink? She's sitting at the head of the table.
I'll take one.
She'll say, yes. Say it is very unfortunate. The Zentarum apparently came here thinking that one of their creatures, one of their things, I don't know what to call it, some robotic creature, something of Gond. It had come here, for whatever reason, breaking into my room, and, well, I didn't really know what to do with the thing, and then all of a sudden, Zentarum came in. I had dealt with the creature earlier, in fact, it had broken in before, stole my necklace, in fact. I had wondered when the thief would come back to the scene of the crime, and so he did, bringing along with him a host of Zentarum, who have been keeping my family hostage for this past couple of days. It is, it's good that you came. Really. And she pours each of you a drink.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, all a horrible misunderstanding, of course. They thought I had whatever the creature had. Or something another. I'm not sure what it all is, but that thing left before they could get it, and they thought that they could use me and my family to get to it. I have no idea how it is that we all got tied into this situation. It seems utterly the misfortune of Bathsheba.
Truly. This thing came and went.
Well, a couple of days ago, it broke into my home, stole my necklace, at which point it took off and then returned shortly after, bringing with it these things, these Zentarum. They thought we knew where it went. It broke in once again, and we managed to scare it off, but they thought we might know where it had gone, and we have no idea. Of course.
Yeah, I just imagine that Selma immediately is putting together it's the robotic creature, and she's now she doesn't know if
the only thing
Pyre doesn't know any of this shit.
I
By
know.
the way, he doesn't know any.
The only thing that doesn't measure up. Make a anybody. Yeah, I would say anybody but Pyre. Go ahead and roll an investigation check.
You don't want him to investigate anyway.
Oh boy!
Can I use inspiration?
You can. You got to roll again though.
Okay, I'll do
Birthday
that.
inspiration, go.
Inspiration. Where I forgot where I pressed it before. Oh shoot! Inspiration.
Don't have to price it. Just roll it again.
I know, but I don't know. I'm losing my sight. There you are. Okay.
Did we get a roll from 3. It's all pretty low. Her story seems
Inspiration.
Oh yeah,
Roll
you can
again.
use inspiration if you want.
Yeah. We're burning it all.
20.
Inspiration!
Yeah,
I
I
usually
mean-
you're question.
I used all of my 20.
Oh my god!
That is stupid. This is stupid.
Yeah, you all believe her. You believe her story. I mean, it makes sense.
I mean, I don't believe her at all because the fucking Herb and that shit. That kid's been being beat for a long time.
I mean,
don't
yeah,
believe
you can
that it's
decide
just a
you don't, but her
happenstance.
story seems to check out.
It's legit, man. It's legit.
You don't have to be like, I believe her and she's great. Her story that
Oh,
she's
yeah,
saying
yeah.
checks out.
I'm just like, oh,
She
what's
says,
going on?
this drink I really needed for the past couple of days. It's been rough for us. So, we are calling upon the city guard to investigate this situation. They will be able to discern exactly why we were, or what exactly was going on, whatever they were looking for. We have at least one of those thugs to question. One of her guards pulled him back for questioning, which I'm sure the city guard will want to see. Have to get this all ironed out via the law. But yes, thank you very much for your help, and please enjoy the drink. The watch won't be here for another 20 minutes or so, so if you want to go and not have to be mixed up in all of this, I can understand. Or you can stay. I'm sure you will be investigated.
No. Sorry, I've been told before by them not to investigate, so someone was like, oh, okay. Okay.
It's quite late. We'll file our own report with them, I suppose.
Of course. Excellent. Then, I guess I had nothing left to say, but thank you again for your assistance. Hopefully, I can put this dark chapter in my life behind me. Safe travels to you. And don't worry, I won't mention a word of you to the guard. It'll be as if you weren't even here.
Feel free to. If you need to, you can tell them.
She winks. Oh no, don't worry. I've got you covered.
No, you have something in your eye. There's no need to lie to the guard.
She shakes her head.
They're actually quite beneficial. You know, it's good to be forthcoming. Such
shakes
information.
her head and just says, "Yes, well, perhaps I will make a mention of it then. You can use the servant door, of course, if you wish to get out discreetly. It's just through that door in the back of the room." And she points at a door here.
All right. I'm like, all right. Well, yeah. I'm not gonna overstay my welcome. I'm not gonna be a dick. I'm just gonna leave.
I get up and bow down and say, "Till we meet again."
Until we meet again.
And I grab Keeling by her shoulders, just trying to help her lead away.
Bye. It was nice. Bye.
Yeah, you step in. She just waves. Says goodbye. And
do you guys just want to kill them now? Is that what you want?
Yeah. You step into this room. It's a pantry. There is a dead body on the ground, stabbed, of probably a servant boy.
Mm.
But there's the barred door right there that Feng tried to shove open last time. From the outside is right there. You could lift the bar, and you could slip out onto the streets and get the heck out of here.
Yeah, I'll take a little snack. A little compensation for my work.
Yeah, you can grab like a really nice apple or something.
No, I feel kind of bad about it, but like I don't know, I kind of helped him out. But...
Excellent. On your way back to Troll Skull, do you check the Nimblewright Finder?
Oh yes, immediately. If I see nobody see it, if it's like true that the thing did leave.
It's gone. It doesn't move.
Shoot.
Yeah. It does not move. We would watch then as our party returns back to Troll Skull Manor. Having gone through this home, stopped the quote unquote stopped the Zentarum from murdering these nobles, and are left kind of at another dead end without any major clues.
We got the meeting with the Zentarum leader, Radara would remember. No, she wouldn't remember the book that we found. We mentioned him earlier.
Yeah,
but I'm half expecting the meeting not to actually happen.
Yeah, you could try to get a meeting again with this individual.
I'd inform everybody. I'd tell them. I'd say, listen, the man, he was at Troll Skull Alley. He was at the explosion. He's Burns.
Do you mention his name?
It's obvious. Erstal?
Yeah.
Right.
Do you mention his name?
Yeah, I believe the other man named, you called him Erstal or something.
Soma, make a history check with advantage.
Okay, let's see. There you are. Okay.
That name, don't forget it. That name, you feel like you've heard it somewhere before, but you won't be able to. Erstal. You feel like you've heard that name before, and you feel like it's important. Circle that one. Erstal.
Let's look up through the roll log. Let's look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 consecutive below 10.
That's great.
And I have a two. Okay, it's fine.
We
And spent inspiration on everyone.
on everyone. That was rough. That was rough, guys. To see if anything. So that's so great because the actually Roll20 Presents the Adam Coble game. They had the same issue and they got so mad because they were like, "This lady has shit and we don't get it," and they were
I
so
don't
pissed
trust
off.
this lady one bit.
Yeah, they were super mad. But in any case, I think we end our session. Let me go.
I don't even know why we're here. I just was like, oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, you followed them. I think we will end our session we see the party as they make their way towards back towards Troll Skull Alley, back towards their adventuring guild. And you have 2 meetings ahead of you, Pyre, and ahead of the party as well, as you've been doing some work. You got a meeting with this individual, Erstal, and you have a meeting with Raynar Neverember. 2 meetings.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Two more possible paths to search for more clues.
Can we roll above a 10? Find out next week.
You guys can also go into the whole searching day by day for this thing again if you want. Checking the many wards. You can always recheck wards, so you can go back and check this ward again. You just spend a day doing it. I was just saying for effects as you guys stepped out, it wasn't spinning anymore.
Yeah.
Very cool, and I think that's where we will come to a close on tonight's adventure, my friends. Right at 10 o'clock. Very good. Cool. Outro. Yeah, let's close out the stream, and then we could talk a little bit before we say our goodbyes for the night. Thank you to all those who hung out. I hope you guys like the new setup. It's pretty. It's cool. It's actually working this time because I'm only window capturing 2 screens, so it's much better than 6 of the other night that killed my computer. Very, very cool. But yeah, if you were just hanging out, if you were talking, so sorry if we didn't interact back. You'll see the little disclaimer up above. We do not, but we do read. I do read the any kind of messages left over later on. Very cool. If you're watching this later on in a VOD, you're from the future. I'm from the past. We have this connection though, you and I. Very cool. Next time you're gonna see me Friday. I am playing games Friday. Paladins, 11 p.m. Eastern, and perfect. Wherever you are in the world, friends, morning, noon, or night, make it a good one. Thank you to my lovely cast all around me. You all did great. Yay!
Thank you.
Bye!